Beethoven's Fourth Sonata has exquisite but demanding passages that deserve my full attention. Unlike you. Does the Negro give orders in English too? And do you follow them?
Sie wissen, wie es ist, von einem schwarzen Befehler entgegenzunehmen.
Spricht auch Deutsch! Please, proceed.
Your Rhineland accent. You must be from Neustadt. During the occupation, you saw French soldiers who look like me carry guns in your streets. Marry your women. That's what I hear when you speak German.
Charming.
We thrashed you once. Hear those bombs? That's us, thrashing you again.
Thrashing. Thrashing. What an interesting choice of words.
I told you already. Get on with it.
Yes. That's what you want. To sacrifice yourself. To be a leader. I am not here to give you what you want. Quite the contrary.
To give you monsters what you say not deserve!
Dispose of that. Put the rest in the truck.
Fucking savages! Get your hands off me, son!
Novak. Jesus Christ.
People die.
People die when command fucks up.
How exactly is this Arthur's fault?
This is on him. And on Wade. That bastard abandoning his team.
Well, you're right about Wade. If he shows his face again, I'll bloody kill him myself.
Oh yes, let's keep blaming each other instead of the Germans.
Nasze ego się po mieście nie postradamo.
Is that supposed to impress me?
Relax.
It does not matter. Freisinger is going to kill us all.
Freisinger?
The Nazi. The one who killed Novak.
Old friend of yours, is he?
We have history.
Oh yeah? What kind
Forget
of...
Freisinger! Arthur will get us out of this.
What, because he's your mate?
He wasn't always. But I've seen him in action.
You lose men. That's war. Sometimes the only way to honor a fallen soldier is to finish the mission. But try remembering that while their blood stains your boots. If you're meant to lead, you have to learn what it's like to lose men. To have them die trusting you. And there's only one way to learn that lesson. First time I did was on D-Day.
All right, lads, listen up. We've got until dawn to achieve our objective. And it seems like the Krauts already know we're coming. Now we've got one chance to demolish the coastal artillery. But if we don't, the invasion tomorrow will fail. Now I trained you all for this. Let's not let the Navy show us up. So take the casemates, blast the artillery, and fire your flares to let the Navy know the job's done. All right, this is it. You know the drill. Stand up! Hook in! Stand by! See you on the ground!
Weiter geht's! Siehst du es noch? Hier vorne ist noch wer! Lass sie nicht entkommen! Hey, ich komme! Weiter!
Thunder!
Letzte Welle! Gib! Ungeschütztes Ziel! Scheiße! Runter!
Granate geworfen! Schmeiße eine Granate!
Werf eine Granate!
Die Treppen! Ich sehe nichts!
Thunder! Thunder! Don't shoot!
Damn you, Kingsley. We picked you as a crowd. Lucky we didn't fill you full of lead.
Nice to see you, gents. Where do we stand?
Captain didn't make it, so we're on our own now. I say we dig in and wait for the rest of the 6th Airborne to assemble.
Henry said we had till dawn to destroy the artillery. If we don't, the invasion fails.
So you fancy yourself the captain now?
Sunup's an hour away at best. There's no time for a sit-down.
Yeah, there's also no muscle and no cavalry coming to save the bloody day. The only thing we can do here is to die or try not to.
Hey, you two scrapping over who's got the bigger bollocks ain't gonna solve nothing.
Those German casemates aren't that far away. I think we can get to them in time. So I say we take them out.
The company's scattered. We're pissing in the wind at this point.
You know what's at stake. You all do.
This is madness.
Hey, we're beyond madness. Look, I'm with Arthur. We finished the mission.
All right, Kingsley. Looks like you're in charge now. Casemates and Valhalla are that way. We should get moving. What's the plan, Kingsley?
Let's get a path cleared.
You heard the Sarge. Clear that debris.
Are we gonna pull this off without the cap?
I couldn't tackle a shoot. Can't feed him for any furnace.
Don't blame yourself. The whole operation was a mess.
Kingsley,
Lights on the
orders?
cliff. That's the coastal defense battery.
The bridge is well guarded and the bank's too steep.
We secure the bridge then. It's our only move.
You're the boss.
Keep low. Watch that truck.
We have an opportunity here. Stay quiet and get close.
Multiple targets. We've got options, Sarge. Any ideas, Sarge?
All fire on the truck!
Get down!
They're falling back! Move up! Concentrate fire by the tent!
Roger! On the deck! We're exposed here! Contact to the...
Hit that half track! Take out the reinforcements! Forward, now! Take the bridge! Keep that tower MG down!
Pinned here!
We need a grenade on that MG!
We're too far from. Have at it, Kingsley! Bloody excellent, Sarge! Bloody hell! We made it! Alright, let's move it. Everyone on that transport. Who remembers how to drive a blitz?
I got this, Sarge!
Well, that was a fucking kerfuffle.
Hey, Sarge got it done. We're still here, aren't we?
I suppose.
8 men standing against a Nazi gun fort. Richard said I'd gone mad. Sometimes, a little madness is called for. I think deep down he understood that. And realized we were cut from the same cloth.
Webb went up ahead. Think they're waiting on you, Sarge.
Essentially, we've got to find where that command bunker is. Until we've got that, we've got no idea.
Look at those defenses. Bloody hell. They're waiting at the table up here.
This is not the way we train. This is so easy.
How's it looking, Sergeant?
Best see for yourself. Let's get you the lay of the land.
Our targets are the guns housed in those casemates.
And we can only get there through a horde of Germans armed to the teeth.
Think you can handle taking out the lower gun?
I fancy my chances.
That bunker's our way in, but it's packed with MGs.
It'll be a hard push.
First job's getting across that minefield. But that anti-tank ditch could be useful. I've got an idea.
I'm all ears.
We can punch a hole through the mines with those blitzers there.
And the bunker will make mincemeat out of us as soon as they hear the engines coming.
We're going quiet then. No engines. Bail at the last second, let gravity do the work. That should get us to the ditch at least. Well?
I love it. And I think you should go first.
All right then. As soon as you hit the ditch, get the men ready. Tommy, you with me?
Oh yeah, drive through a minefield, take the bunker, strap some thermite to some highly explosive weapons. Piece of piss, Sarge.
And you, get a second sun burning in the sky. If our ships don't see that flare, if they don't know we've won, they'll fire on the guns and risk taking us with them.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I'll take very little consolation in knowing that the fire that killed me was friendly. Don't worry, Gov. I won't forget to aim up.
Truck's ready. We'll be right behind you. Godspeed, Kingsley.
forward! Just give us a weapon in position, Sarge! Win on your orders!
On my command, we charge! Charge! Go, go, go!
Forward! Weapon in position, Sarge! Win on your orders!
Get up, man. Time to move.
We're ready for orders, Kingsley.
On my command, we charge! Charge! Go, go, go!
Forward! Weapon in position, Sarge! Win on
We're
your
ready for
orders!
orders, Kingsley.
On my command, we charge! Charge! Go, go, go!
Forward!
Need to deal with that MG!
Keep your head down there!
Blow that bunker!
Jerry inside. Yes, sir.
Push in! Bunker clear!
Ready when you are, Sarge. Together now, when you're ready. Ready on the door, just waiting on you, boss.
You take the lowercase, mates. I'll take the upper ones. Don't forget the flare.
Let's move up.
Good, Sarge. All right, boys, this is it. You're on me.
Tommy!
Drag it back. We need to clear the door. All right, lads. Up of you. With me.
That hot track's tearing us up! Suppressive fire now! MG down! They're falling back! Keep pushing!
On the left. Another half track.
Watch that half track! Move! Move! Left half track gunner is down!
More MGs incoming! They're reinforcing! Keep firing!
Hold the line! Focus your fire! Use the half tracks!
Yes, sir!
Stay behind the half track! Don't give those MGs a target! Stay behind the half track! Don't give those MGs a target!
Stay behind the half-track! Don't give those MGs a target! Stay behind the half-track! Don't give those MGs a target! Move this thing, now! Stick on it, lads! Stay covered! Almost there! Keep pushing, lads! Over the top! Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Er hat viel Blut verloren!
Top! Let's go!
Die gehen auf der Deckung!
Stay back!
Toss a 77!
Eyes on that door!
What's the door? Grabs him, cover! Evans, take point!
Got it, Sarge! Lights are up. I'll cover ahead while you find a torch, Sarge. Bloody hell, it stinks in here. Sarge, torch over here. Best grab it. Bloody hell! Up ahead now. Look at that fucking monster!
One down, one to go. That's the last of the thermite.
Sarge, I could use your help here.
Barely see a thing in here. Take it slow. Eyes up. Christ, that was close.
Now every crowd knows we're here. God, that was close. Thanks, Sarge.
Grenade! Get down!
Where'd he go?
Sounds like Webb did his... Shit! Take cover!
Smoke ready! Clear him out! Smoke out! Go on! Casemate is clear! How are we blasting this one? We're out of thermite.
I'll feed it to Bangalore. Let's get up top before this thing explodes.
You have the flare, Sarge? Bombardment close. Go! Get out and fire the flare! Sergeant, the flare! Bombardment's any minute!
Damn! Flare's ruptured!
You gotta be fucking joking!
Where's Webb?
There! Lower casemate!
Incoming! Get down! I'm going for Webb's flare! Get everyone to cover!
We need to run for it!
Funny time to take a kip.
I was just waiting for some mad bastard to come and save the day.
Well, let's you and I signal our boys, shall we?
We'd lost our captain, but we'd won the day. And we'd honored the memory of all those we lost, the only way we could, by completing the mission. You look at the soldiers under your command, and hope that they can do the difficult thing, the impossible thing. That flare told me I'd been right. This is what it means to be a leader. From all the flags waving on the streets, we'd never have known the Nazis were about to lose the war. But bullies are always loudest when they're scared. And when they're desperate, they get stupid. Commander Hermann Freisinger had killed Novak. Then he'd given us a free ride, right into the lion's den.
By a German army since Allied troops stormed the shores of Europe. The Führer asked the German people.
I've read the field report twice. This Allied team is fascinating.
They have been captured. But it was too close. I want you to find out everything you can about this unit.
It will be my pleasure, sir.
You will speak of this to no one else, and report directly to me.
Heil Hitler.
Right it is, everyone. This prison is now our battlefield.
Wollen die Sings nicht so langsam? Was glaubt ihr, wer die sind?
Bisschen schneller, hab ich gesagt.
Christ, what is that smell?
Chlorine dioxide. They think it hides the smell of death.
So, rein, rein!
Ich sagte, beweg dich!
Well, this is the nicest shithole I've ever been in. Is anyone else hungry?
Alina, silenci Sokrani.
Da, scurză-vă, я вижу.
So, I am Hauptsturmführer Richter, and...
Piss off, crowd.
Unless you got room service for us.
And I have questions for you.
How are we gonna eat bloody questions?
I'm the commanding officer. You'll speak with me.
Even then, Richter was easy to read. Uniforms at high rank, no combat medals. Office rat. The perfect mark. Surrounded by 3 guards, all armed. And all wankers.
In all my years studying the Allies, I have never come across such an unusual unit.
Kingsley. Arthur. Lieutenant. Service number 25232642.
Tell you a story. I have spoken with the Führer on exactly one occasion. He recommended a book to me. The Passing of the Great Race. By an American. A man named Madison Grant. The Führer had nothing but praise for him.
Fuck Madison Grant. And everyone like him.
The book reveals that under extreme duress or unfavorable conditions, your people do not deteriorate so easily.
In that moment, I knew what I had to do. Right to the suprasternal notch, below the clavicle. Once we had what we needed from this racist bastard, that's where I would put my knife. My plan began to take shape. We were being held in the basement of Gestapo headquarters. Around and above us was a treasure trove of classified Nazi intelligence. Project Phoenix had to be there somewhere, and Richter was our ticket. He thought he was the interrogator. If he was to be of any use to us, he'd have to keep thinking that. That arrogant Nazi in his clean-pressed uniform loved the sound of his own voice. The hard part wouldn't be fooling Richter into spilling what he knew of Project Phoenix. The hard part would be convincing the others not to kill him first.
The Allies somehow knew about Project Phoenix. You must have a traitor amongst the officers. I pulled their files. Take care of them with the other non-essentials.
Lieutenant Kingsley mentioned a Project Phoenix. Likely Allied propaganda. The Negro thought he was protecting his team. No doubt to prove himself.
To make him their leader. The Allies must have been desperate.
He said it was their first mission. That his 6th man is dead.
He's probably lying.
I will uncover the truth.
Are there other teams like this one? How did they learn of Hamburg? Is Tempelhof at risk of being compromised? These are the things I need to know. There's more at stake here than I'm at liberty to discuss. Just know that I'm counting on you, Herr Richter.
I understand. Thank you. So.
Wir haben euren Freund beim Gummischleusen ertappt!
Well, I see 10 fingers. That's a good sign, at least.
Don't make a fuss. I'm fine.
Listen. They know about Wade. They haven't caught him yet.
You told him he was killed, didn't you?
On the train to Hamburg. I don't think they'll fall for it. But the hope is it'll buy him some time to get us out.
He isn't coming back for us.
He's right, Kingsley. We can't count on that fucking drongo.
Bring out the girl.
She ain't going nowhere, mate.
Oh, just get out of my way.
Boss!
Alina, играй с ним. Узнай все, что можешь. Every person on this team was a hero in their own right, long before their files ever reached my desk. But to say they were strong personalities would be a vast understatement. Particularly when it came to Petrova.
Napoleon, have you seen my... Again? It's bad enough I have to wear this thing at all. Now it's flammable. All those years teaching me how to shoot. Wasted. Stuck in a med tent.
Постой. Don't be in a rush to fight, доченька. Glory is worth nothing when you're dead.
But this fight, it matters.
You matter. You and Misha are all I have left.
Jogok no pamięć.
Hey, be nice.
I'm always nice.
Misha, what you got there? Empty bottles?
I'm training fresh partisans.
Our comrades already know how to drink.
These will be Molotovs soon.
Is it wise to give explosives to civilians?
Pasha, you worry too much.
На тебе лица нет.
Ouch, сеструха, that hurts.
You do that well enough yourself.
Топлячка.
Дурень.
Лягушка.
Козёл.
Say both of you.
I'm going to be late.
Sit! Now there. Isn't that nice? A real family breakfast.
Bombs and bullets. Best way to start the day.
You know, you're gonna get yourself killed having that old rifle in the house, Papasha.
Now who is worried too much?
So, the Germans are approaching the front line. Is that where you're off to?
No, he told me that's not where I'd be the most useful, so... I'm training recruits at the old post office.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a choice on the matter.
At least you get to fight.
Oh, don't tell me at least, you?
Fight it! You're both doing your part. Which reminds me, if any of those ублюдки get past you, you know where to send them.
Of course, Papasha. They will never get through. Never. Blin! I need to run. They're waiting for me.
Misha, you're... Box. I swear, he will forget to keep his own head screwed on without us.
We really are saints.
Honestly. I'll make sure he gets this on the way to the med tents.
You help your country much more than you know. And you make your old man proud.
Спасибо, Papa. We should replace your old chair.
Never. It's comfy enough for me. Be safe out there.
This is ridiculous. You cannot leave. You're taking the children.
It would be great if you stayed. He's taken off half of our
think the Germans will push into the city?
Not if you're out there fighting.
Mилый мой, the new partisans I'm training will crush them before they get close.
I believe it. Good luck out there. Pauline, here to keep your brother out of trouble?
Impossible. Morning.
Save some of our men today, huh?
I will. Something smells good over here.
Oh, Paulina, I saved a loaf for your family.
Spasibo.
You're welcome. Your father has been bothering me for some Borodinsky.
First time I'm seeing this.
Did you get your orders or what?
Don't you usually have much more than this to sell? I'm running low.
Half of the world,
All my
before the war.
shipments were delayed this week.
Forget something?
You're a lifesaver.
I know.
Мы сейчас придем.
I should be going with you.
You probably should.
I have more practice than any of these Red Army Tabaki.
Keep your voice down. You don't want to make enemies here.
Fine. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Couldn't even if I tried. My aim is shit compared to yours. It's too bad we can't trade places. I would look great in that uniform.
At least try to make it back from your bomb making. One piece, several pieces, it's fine. I'm pretty good at putting people back together.
Yes, no.
You've made me late again. I'll have to take the rooftops.
You're gonna get yourself killed climbing around up there.
I promise you can say I told you so if it happens. Now go!
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning, Paulina. How is your father's leg?
Finally improving. Thanks.
Have you been hearing?
Don't worry. The Red Army will handle it.
Truck broke down. This way's blocked. Move along.
The medical officer will assign you down the other side of the truck.
Медсестра Petrova, we'll need you down by the first stand. Plenty of men that need catching up today. Go ahead, join the others. Oh, God!
help your country more than you know. And you make your old man proud.
Pasha.
Hey! Get back inside! Hey! Get back inside, Mädchen!
Wieso lande ich immer in der Gosse? Hier gibt's rein gar nichts.
Was für ein Drecksloch! Nicht mehr lange!
Please, we have...
Den hat's erwischt! Ja,
What have you done? You have to leave Stalingrad. Now!
Oberst Steiner! Wir haben da oben Verbrechergeschichten gefunden! Alles voller Waffen!
Search everywhere! Flush out the Russian vermin! Round them up!
You Nazi bastards will kill you all!
That was a mistake, old man!
You think you can take Stalingrad?
I should have been here, Papasha.
Yeah. Take care of each other.
Tell Mom I'm off to save Misha. As usual.
Statuieren an dir ein Exempel! Go ahead, coward! Wechselt diesen Mistkerl! You will not take Stalingrad! Wir werden Stalingrad nicht einnehmen! Das werden wir sehen! Lamsinski Musa! Der Musa soldaten will take Stalingrad! Kommt aus der Deckung! Deckung!
Scheiße, eine Granate!
Gehen aus der Deckung!
Sie brechen aus! Jetzt! Granate! Wir haben sie verloren! Na los! Na los!
Der ist erledigt!
Sanitäter!
Wer du was Gas!
Ich werfe eine Granate!
I think they're dead! Can you cut us free now?
Sestranka, it was incredible.
We're going. Now.
Господи, I was so scared that you and...
Me? You're the one tied up. Take care of the others.
Оля? Пап.
He's gone.
What? Oh no.
Misha.
No.
Misha!
No.
We don't have time for this. We have to get your recruits out of here. If we stay here much longer, we're trapped.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Let's go.
Misha, we need to get to the Volga. How do we get out of this building? Misha, focus. How can we escape to the river?
There's an exit here. We could make a run for the sewers. But the Germans are blocking the courtyard.
It'll be tough. Do you have any extra supplies? Weapons, anything I can use?
I know there were soldiers defending on the roof. They had a radio. There might be supplies, too.
All right. I'll lay down cover fire from there while you get our people to the sewers.
If you're sure, Sestra, maybe you can reach the roof climbing up there. That should get you to the roof. I'll give you a boost.
I'll find a good place to cover you.
I know. You've always been a better shot than me.
The Pasha is with me now. And I know he wouldn't want us to die in this post office to a bunch of ubliotki.
He would be proud of you.
He would be proud of us. Get our people to the sewer. I'll lay down fire from the roof.
Don't miss, okay?
I never do.
Okay, ребята. Once we're out on the street, stay hidden until Polina is in position.
I found the radio. Polina, do you see the one on the roof? Can you hear me? Блять, I'm not receiving. Ой, боже, I hope you're listening to me for once. We are pinned down in the crater by the trolley.
Lay down your weapon and surrender!
And it's you up there, not me! Partisans, move, now! Polina's got his attention!
None of you are leaving this square alive!
Good throw, sister! Behind us! Other side of the crater! Good job! Okay, everyone! Move to the sewer now! Polina, keep them coming! We need a minute to get the sewer open! Polina, don't tell! Like that. Polina, I think they're trying to flank you on the rooftops. Polina, get down here and meet me at the sewer!
Surviving Stalingrad was no small feat. Escaping, even greater. But no one really escaped something like that. The Nazi war machine had touched all our lives, burned away something important. I think that's what made us attracted to the SOE in the first place. But for Polina, the wound was marrow deep. She was destined to return the favor. And that had made her the deadliest member of my team.
Such a touching story. You couldn't even save the life of your own father. So tell me, Why isn't Ivan with an old rifle part of a top-secret Allied operation?
You do not scare me, little mouse.
You misunderstand me, Fräulein. I do not need you to fear me. I need only your screams. That will convince your friends to talk.
Why? Because I am a woman. You're not very good at this, are you?
Tell me, what other missions the Allies have in Germany?
Nothing worth talking about.
So, what is worth talking about, Fräulein?
Rising. Go fetch him. We'll confirm my story together.
Take her back. Send me all the records on a Commander Steiner and any photographs of the Russian sniper. Lady Nightingale, yes, that one. And wait. Herr Freisinger, I was just coming to see you. We have confirmation from the woman. The sixth ally is dead.
Is that so?
An American arrested at Tempelhof, trying to steal a plane. This makes no sense.
The prisoners made a fool of you, Richter. And now you have made a fool of me! The American is being brought here now. If I must interrogate him myself, then I have no use for you.
You hurt?
Are you blind?
Just trying to be nice.
What did you tell them?
We traded torture tips. Relax. I told the same lies as you.
Did he believe you?
He stopped asking when I brought up Freisinger.
When we get out of here, the first thing I'm going to do is head to the pictures. See Les Trois Mousquetaires. Let Edith Merard break my heart all over again. And you, Lucas? What's the first thing you'll do when we're out of here?
Hey. When I get home, I'm eating lamingtons for a week. All cakes, all the time.
I know what you miss.
Yeah. I'd like to have that sweet bird Barbara pour me pints of my local until I forget this infernal war ever happened. I don't even know if she's still alive.
Everyone I love is dead. And the only time I feel anything is when I watch a German beg for his life. So, I am exactly where I need to be.
Wade showed up just as I'd hoped. He played his part well without even knowing my plan. The team had written him off, but I was counting on him being his usual charming self.
Try that again, crowd, and we're gonna have a real fucking problem.
Your team lied about you, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant? Now, is that so hard? Finally, some respect.
I know you as the sixth man. What did you want with that plane?
You Nazis. You make me miss fighting in the stinking Pacific.
I want to know what else they've lied about.
Wade had talked himself out of worse situations. If you heard him talk about Midway, you could tell he was no stranger to hyperbole. Every time Wade told the story, it was a little different. He added a wing of zeros or another aircraft carrier to his tally. But I read the reports about what happened that day. If Wade was exaggerating, it was only by a little.
Remember, our primary objective is destroying the 2 Japanese carriers. VS and VB squadrons will each take 1. Fighting Squadron 6 will provide cover. If the weather holds, we'll be in and out before they know what hit them. This wind will give us the Pacific. Now go out there and get the carriers.
As if this operation wasn't hard enough. Now the entire war's on the line?
Relax, Hernandez. I was born for this.
Not too sure I was. Vamos, Jackson.
They finished repairs on the plane this morning. She's waiting for us on the flight deck.
She has a name.
You named the plane. Our plane? And you didn't say anything.
You never asked.
Do you think the intel boys got the fleet position right?
They better. If we pull this off, they'll be writing about us in history books.
Yeah, well, I'd rather not be history today, so do us both a favor and keep the crazy stunts to a minimum.
Stunts? Ouch, buddy.
Pendejo. You ever wonder why you haven't been promoted yet?
Why is that, smartass?
Because this isn't the Wade Jackson show, amigo. This is war. All of us just want to win and go home.
You worry about keeping the zeros off my tail, and I'll get us home.
Hey, hold the elevator! I got you, Jackson. Take us up!
How many medals you think we'll win if we pull this off, Jackson?
After today, they're gonna have to name one after me, Miller.
Just remember we're a team up there. And stay in formation this time or the SAG will have both your stripes.
Formations just slow me down.
You see what I have to deal with? Look at that. It's a beautiful day for flying. Let's hope it stays that way. It's time. Manos a la masa. Our lady awake.
$10 says I down more zeros than you, Jackson.
Come on, man. Don't encourage him.
Radio check for Sugar 17. Hear you loud and clear.
Intercom's working fine.
Hey, they're signaling for pre-flight check. Check the elevators in the back. All right, elevators are good. Okay, Jackson, let's check the ailerons.
Right wing's good.
Great, now the left aileron.
Left wing's good.
All right, do an engine run-up. Make sure she doesn't blow out.
She's burning.
She sounds good. Ease off, Jackson.
Sugar 17, this is Tower. You're cleared for takeoff.
Okay, let's get her in the air.
Ready, Hernandez?
As ready as I'll ever be strapped to you.
All right, here we go, full power. Release those brakes. Por favor, no fancy tricks. You're no fun. This isn't supposed to be fun, pendejo. So, you gonna tell me her name or what? Which one? The plane. This plane. You still hung up on that? Well, what do you want to talk about? Fine, keep your secrets.
Sugar 10 to all Victor aircraft. Who's out of formation?
Something's not right.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Goddamn Zeros out of nowhere! They're on our torpedo bombers. Fighters aren't here yet. S-17, get on those bandits.
Already up. You got our tail, Hernandez?
MC's out! Keep them off the torpedo bombers. Mayday, mayday, mayday!
Fights that way, Jackson.
They're on my six. I need some help. Might be punching out. Taking too much heat. On the block here. Nice work, Ace. Good job, boys. We splashed them.
Watch that flag, boys. Coming up on the fleet.
Japanese fleet below us. Keep steady. Hey, watch it! Mayday, mayday! I gotta bail, boys! Not me, idiot! Japanese fleet below us. Keep steady. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Start your run.
Here we go.
God.
Hold on to your ass, Hernandez.
Keep it tight. Watch that tracer fire.
That's two.
Angel 3. You're clear of those AAs. Angel 2. All bombers, we're getting close. Use your scope.
Almost there.
Now, goddammit, now! Pull up, pull up! Good job, S-17. We really kicked the Hornets, Nat. This guy's full of zeros. We gotta shoot our way out of this. Can't stand without those AA guns taking us out. Stay low for now, boys. They're launching more zeros. God damn, there's so many! down here. He needs help.
They're not getting away.
Incoming reinforcements. There's more of them. We're launching another wave. Wait, where are they all coming from? Need to thin out those zeros fast. Not today. Nice, Jackson. Another down. More zeros headed our way. Taking us off. God damn these zeros! All torpedo bombers are down. We're getting picked off. We need to climb. bdie squadron is not responding. Losing too many. It's on my tail. Come on, come on! Lost F9! Mayday, mayday, I got a fail! Got a 0 on my 6! 0 on our 5! More zeros incoming. We're outmanned here. We're losing too many. There's only anyone left for a bombing run. We've got to go for it. Fuck me dead. I'm a gunner. Nice try, pendejo. Bandit on your 7! Damn it! Oh, holy shit! Got one on your 5, hot! We're getting killed down here. Like or not, we gotta climb! All BS and bdie aircraft, regroup for the second dive. Climb and get into the clouds. Fight's that way, Texan! Another on our 7! We're getting killed down here. Like or not, we gotta climb! All BS and bdie aircraft, regroup for the second dive. Climb and get into the clouds. Oh shit, we're as good as dead, aren't we?
Today's not the day. S-17 to all pilots with bombs. Tighten and head up. Going for the last dive.
Whoa, what?
Get as high as we can. Do the second dive.
They're right on our tail! Oh shit! Why is it still shooting at us?
Haul ass! Almost out of range!
Did we lose him? I don't see him. Watch it! Watch it! Oh, fuck! That's 17, you took a beating there. You good?
She's fine.
Zero's dead ahead, coming hot. Take him out.
More of them? Almost at dive altitude. Links below. Line up for another run.
We need to get that second carrier. Who has bombs?
S-18 has bombs. S-3 has... Ah! S-17 has one.
Anyone else? Okay. S-17 and S-18, it's all on you. Form up behind us and take the shot.
Gonna be by the skin of our teeth, isn't it?
It'll be close enough. All aircraft, draw fire from S-17.
Altitude! Altimeter's busted!
Think you better hang on back there.
I'm hit! Watch it out! Jackson, it's on you! Feeling steady! 200 more! A little farther! Almost! Now, Jackson!
Called a hotshot than a hero. That was his contradiction. He is one of the war's greatest pilots, but he needed a team. The problem was getting him to admit it.
Hands off! It's like good.
Hey guys. Don't everybody rush over at once. I'm fine.
Isn't this a nice little reunion? You lied to me.
For all we knew, he was dead. So you can fuck off.
Really? Do not lie to me again.
Get your hands off me! Weisiger, this is treachery. It's treachery of the highest order. Weisiger! You haven't heard the last of this! Get your hands off me! Weisiger!
What is going on?
Hitler is dead.
What? How? Was it the Allies?
Reports indicate he took his own life. But without the Führer, we are lost.
Hardly.
I trust you have new information.
As you suspected, the American was the sixth man. But I believe I have finally broken them.
It saddens me to see the fatherland defiled by filthy Russians, no less. There's nothing left for us here. If the Reich is to live on, I must know there's safe passage to Tempelhof. I was counting on you, Richter. But you've proven non-essential.
No, 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 sir, no. I will get you what you require. I swear.
Your time is short.
I understand. Mein Führer.
I'm gonna kill him.
Richter is on to us. We're out of time.
tried to nab us a getaway plane, but that didn't work. And by the time I got here, you guys were already locked up. So I borrowed a bomb from the Ruskies and turned myself in. We got about an hour before that wall blows wide open and we waltz right out of here.
If we live that long?
I can't trust him. He's just a fucking pilot.
A fucking ace pilot is what you mean.
I'm with the lady. What the hell do you know about explosives?
Yeah? Well, fuck you too, then.
I'll tell you why we can trust him.
Here we go.
Wade's more than capable of getting us out. Files in hand. Too close to the sun, eventually, your wings will get burnt.
Stupid son of a bitch! You could have gotten us both. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. I'll get you out of here, but it's gonna hurt like hell. Hey, coño. When are you gonna get it through that thick skull of yours? You can't just... Hey, Wade. Wade, you stay with me. Wade, come on, man. No, you're not. Wake up. Wake up. Wade. Nah, today's not the day. I need to find out where we are, so I'm gonna have to leave you here. Think about the Yankees.
What? You know I'm a doctor.
Son of a bitch!
Your bedside manner sucks.
You're welcome, pendejo. I need your gun. Lost mine in the crash. The one you caused.
What am I supposed to do?
Keep yourself bandaged up. I don't want you bleeding out and missing all the fun. Stay out of sight till I get back.
Yeah. I'm coming, buddy.
ここが地獄だ。発音でもかぶってるんだ。ジャニーのように湧いてくるな、てめえは。ここに居座るのにも限界がある。なぜここにこだわるのか理解で。どんでもかぶってるんだ。キリがないな。どもに明け渡すか。
味方が撃たれた。
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Any and all friendly units within range of this transmission. Lieutenant Wade Jackson requesting immediate support. Any Americans on this damn rock? Damn.
古い機材の故障じゃないのか。
Hang on, buddy. I'm coming.
何、昼前までには奴らも観念するさ。
こいつら何も喋らん。二人とも殺していくぞ。
いや、まだ時間はあるぞ。衛兵どもがここに来るまでしばらくかかる。Do you speak Japanese?
何か聞こえたか？スナイパーだ！捨てろ！奴を引きずり出せ！奴らを追え！スナイパーがいるぞ！
Booker! They're still alive.
Yeah, no shit.
Cut them free. I'm aviation machinist mate, 3rd class Hernandez. The ungrateful one's Lieutenant Jackson. We got shot down.
That's why we're here.
Thanks.
Sergeant James Washington, Army, 93rd Infantry Division. Lenny, patch this man up.
You got any planes? We need to get back up there.
Planes? We lucky they gave us ammo. That one's dead weight. Just gonna slow us down.
I'm right here.
You know how to use a gun?
Went through basic just like you.
Sarge, we got company!
I got control of the stick now, Lieutenant. You're just along for the ride. All right, men, this ain't the Savoy. Let's get moving. Kibble, Hernandez, you're with me.
Eyes up, people. Long way to go. Better than loading trucks, that's for damn sure.
Hey, you guys said you were 93rd. Never heard of it.
Bet you ain't never met a Negro before, neither. We ain't exactly in the credit-getting business.
something?
No. But when that sniper got Thompson, he was on a bridge just like this.
Hey now! See something?
No. But when that sniper got Thompson, he was on a bridge just like this.
So how do we cross?
We draw the snipers out. Pilfrey, your name's up.
Hope there's Brits in heaven.
Live bait? You volunteering?
Hell no.
Then shut your mouth and keep those eagle eyes on the canopy. Go! Smoke! When I give the word, I want to see your best Jesse Owens. Who?
Oh!
Means run fast. Now! That's far enough. Everyone all right?
Still got all my parts.
Okay, we need to get to that tree line, into the grass, and stay low.
When you get by, meet at the trees. Going for it!
Search the canopy.
Hell, why the ropes? These crazy motherfuckers shut themselves up in trees.
What are we doing out here anyway?
Brad shipped in the 93rd to help the 23rd take this rock.
There's a Japanese base not far from here. It's protected by a hollowed-out ridge.
The rest of my boys are stuck behind a locked door. And we're the key.
What the hell does that mean? Wait, shut up and do what he says.
Clear out that ridge, move on that base.
Hey, how are we gonna get into Someone give Lenny's gun to John Adams. We could use the help.
We'll do what we can.
Don't get us killed, and that might be enough. I have a brother fighting in Europe. If Mama loses her boys to both Nazis and Japanese, well, Hitler ain't got nothing on Mama Howard.
That the ridge?
That's the one.
Holy shit. You're kidding. Are you insane?
Kibble, Pelford, Hernandez, you're with me.
We'll go.
Howard, you're our dragon. Once we clear the wire, we'll be under heavy fire. I need you to turn up the heat on these bastards.
You got it, Sarge.
Jackson, a word.
Yep. Yeah?
You're gonna help Private Howard get to that wire. And then, you're gonna keep him covered on the other side. Understood?
Look, in the sky, I'm your man. But this, I'm not the die face down in the mud type.
Then you shouldn't have got yourself shot down. There's a difference between suicide and sacrifice. You do well to learn it. Low and quiet, boys. Howard, Jackson, to the left. The rest of you, on me.
Jackson, give me a hand. Tommy got your hands dirty.
After you.
Shit. Need a hand. Quick. Not bad. Fly, boy.
God damn it! I can take that for you. I'm a fast learner!
A lot heavier than it looks. And a hell of a lot harder.
Perfect for some payback.
All right, then.
Let's hit that pillbox.
Pillbox! That's it! Get that pillbox! We're on cover fire! Go!
Tommy got your hands dirty.
After you.
Shit. Need a hand. Quick. Not bad. Fly, boy.
God damn it! I can take that for you. I'm a fast learner!
Be careful. A lot heavier than it looks. And a hell of a lot harder.
Perfect for some payback.
All right, then.
Let's hit that pillbox.
Pillbox! Get that pillbox! We're on cover fire! Go! Use that torch on the box! Light him up, Jackson!